Hey everyone, this is Erica Studdard. So I'm doing my presentation number 3, the comprehensive research demo. So I'm already on Westlaw and I've already picked California as my state database. So now I'm gonna click on tools, go to the West key number system. Within this, there's a whole bunch of different subtopics that are called digest topics, and there's 414 of them within the West key number system. So the West key number system is a classification system of United States law that helps zero in on a particular legal issue. So this, through all of these different things, I wound up picking dead bodies because, well, I didn't really think that anybody else would pick it because, yeah, dead bodies, and I'm interested in homicide and murder, so it was a little bit interesting to me. So I clicked on that, and I clicked on in general. So on the screen here, it has a whole bunch of different cases that are in California. It's got head notes, and head notes are short descriptions of the major issues written by an editor at West. It also has like a document preview section, which is basically right underneath the head note, as I said, and it summarizes the case based on, like, it tells you the information that's within the case that makes this case particularly relevant to the specific search that you've done. So you can change the way that the cases are sorted by jurisdiction, by date. Basically, you just have to kind of filter them because you can pull anything up. But in order to change the jurisdiction but still keep the in general over dead bodies up, you just click right there where it says California, unclick California, and then I'm gonna go with New York. So I'll hit save and then hit search. So now we've got all of these different cases that are in the jurisdiction of New York. And I was able to do that so easily because the key numbers are the same in all jurisdictions. So you use the same topic and key number for any state that you're using. So I'm going to filter the cases by date, and I'm going to do all dates before, I guess, like 2005. And apply the filter. So that's how you get that's how you use the date filter. So I'm going to undo it. Next, I'm going to do the jurisdiction filter. So you make the jurisdictions come up, and I'm going to go with the Supreme Court. So by doing this, it narrows your search down even more. So if you need a specific case from, say, the Court of Appeals, the Supreme Court, or the trial court, you would just click on one of these different jurisdictions, and all of the cases that will pull up within that are from that actual jurisdiction. So it makes things a lot easier for you rather than having to look through all 30 of these cases. So I'm going to open up this case, Norton versus Cole. And within this, once I picked the case, it opens it up, and you see like your head notes, and then you've got your opinion down here. So I'm going to look a little bit more into head note number 3. A complaint is not demurrable for failure to allege damage. Plaintiff in that case being entitled to recover nominal damages. So that's right here. And that's pretty much all that it says on this head note in this case. So I'm just going to quote this case verbatim. And when you do that, if you highlight it and then hit copy with reference, it'll copy whatever you're wanting to copy, and it'll also copy the exact citation. So I'm going to pull up a Word document. And I'm going to paste it in here. So right here, we've got the case name, we've got the volume of the reporter, we've got the reporter, we've got the page that the case starts on, and then this right here is the pin site itself, and then which court it's in and the year that it was decided. So now we're going to return back to Westlaw, and we're going to do a complete new search. And so we're going to look to the left and change the key to all content. By doing this, it helps us to be able to look for different terms through all of the content, not just the specific content. So if I were to type in negligence or torts or anything, just anything, it's going to pull up from all of the content, not just dead bodies. So I'll change the jurisdiction. We can go with, I guess, Virginia. And I'm going to save that. So we're going to use the terms and connectors. First, we can use the ampersand, which is this. We can do assault and battery. What this does is it pulls up cases that have the terms assault and battery. So as you can see, all of these cases pull up that have assault and battery. It also pulls up statutes, the key numbers that deal with it, trial court orders, etc. So instead of doing assault and battery, we could do assault /s battery, which means that assault and battery are in the same sentence. So as you can see, we've got assault and battery in the same sentence. Assault and battery, same sentence. If we wanted to find something with it in the same paragraph, then we could switch that S to a P. And it pulls up cases, statutes, etc. with assault and battery in the same paragraph. Okay, so if we really wanted to narrow down this 1287 cases, we could do assault and battery within a specific number of each other. So we'll just do 3. That means that assault is followed, that battery and assault are within 3 words of each other. And that narrowed it down. Not much, but it did narrow it down. So all of these cases have it within 3 words. So the parentheses help by pulling up cases that have like either word or both of the words. So we can still do assault and battery. And see, it narrowed down the cases even more by using assault and battery in the parentheses. Oh, well, I did batter. That's probably why it narrowed it down so much more. Yeah, see, by doing that, it pulled up more cases than with the specific number, so that's something to keep in mind. The specific number actually helps a lot. I don't typically use it, but it helps, as we can see. So the quotation marks. Quotation marks are whenever you want something like a phrase to be within it. So we'll do like fraud, concealment. So see, now it's going to pull up things that have fraudulent and concealment right next to each other. Next is the root expander. So the root expander makes like a word use multiple. So like say for instance, I'm going to do fraud. So it'll pull up fraud, fraudulent, any word that has fraud within it. See, we got frauds, fraudulent, fraud. So that just helps pull up more. It gives you more cases than less because some cases may use the word fraud, or fraudulent, and so you never really, if you don't know what word you need specifically, then it's good to use this. So the last one is a universal character, and this just changes a letter out. So for this one, we can do negligent. So this pulled up just negligent. I was hoping it'd pull up negligence. You can see. No. Okay, so since that didn't work, I'm going to try doing fraud, and then it'll pull up cases with fraud or frauds, because that little asterisk replaces, makes an S right there. Okay, so that's it for the terms and the connectors. So what I like to do whenever I'm searching for things, I like to, if I just need like cases specifically, then I like to just click right over here and pull up cases, because then you just have the cases and you don't have all the other stuff. But I usually like to stick with statutes first, because I feel like that really kind of helps narrow down and makes me think of different searches that I can pull from that I wouldn't have thought of by just looking at the cases. So now that I have finished my last research presentation for this class, I'm going to hit the stop button and I'm going to upload it to YouTube and submit it.